They punished Prometheus for giving fire to man. But why? The gods did way worse than that. Anyway, I'm thinking mythically today because it is me versus the world. Just kidding. I'm applying to jobs, as I've mentioned in some previous blogs. So one update today is I went to a career fair for my local school district. Apparently, there's a lot of opportunity, and every table I went to, I was met with enthusiasm, eagerness, thrill almost. And I don't think it was just because they were talking to me. There were a lot of aspiring prospective teachers there, but everyone was hungry and really wanted to contribute and to work here in Houston. So who knows, maybe I become a high school English teacher at my old high school. It's got a ring to it, huh? And you know what Susan Sontag said about teaching. She said there were 3 reasons to become a teacher: June, July, and August. So there's that. Second update is this idea of networks. So I got some really good advice online from the Dave Ramsey show, the Nashville money guru. He gives really good advice, very down to earth. He's like the slow and steady, build your wealth type of guy. And on a show, if I can find it, I'll link it here in the description. He says, look, like all of our resumes are being wiped out by AI HR tools, and that the best way is to just know the guy who knows the guy who knows the lady who knows the guy at HR, and just start rubbing shoulders, start meeting people. And it's so obvious because 2 things: the AI part and the who you know is important part, because I was madly applying to opportunities on LinkedIn these last month and a half, 2 months. Since I'm graduating, I'm looking for jobs, and I wasn't even getting rejections on LinkedIn job posts until I realized that, oh yeah, AI. And so I started using AI against AI, fire with fire. And I would ask my AI tool of choice, hey, what are the keywords of this job post? And it would feed me back 10 words. And then I would just drop those words into my skills section at the bottom of my resume. Before, that skills section just said like, oh, I'm good with Mac and I'm good with PC. But that's not what the job post was about. And so now the job post will highlight, look, the word collaborate is used a lot. The word diplomacy is used here and there. And I started dropping those words into the skills section. And now I actually get rejected. It's a breath of fresh air. To those who are looking for jobs, you know, being rejected is way preferable to just being left, ambiguously in the purgatory of no response. So that's the first part. The second part is, who do you know? So yeah, I'm starting to reach out to my first circle of contacts and then my second circle of contacts. And I'm already being placed in connection with, possible work opportunities. And you never know who you know. And you never know who you know knows. For example, a family friend of ours is on the dissertation committee of somebody who's hiring at an opportunity. In other words, I'm applying to a job and that supervisor is getting her PhD. And I'm family friends with that person's professor on the committee. So like, what? Never underestimate who you know, and who you know knows. That's grammatically correct. Finally, the third point I'd like to make in this vlog number 9, is, who am I? It just hit me that I haven't been explaining who I am. And why wouldn't I introduce myself in the beginning of the vlog? So I realized I'm not telling people who I am, and I'm realizing that I'm going to give it at the end because I don't want to forefront who I am just yet. what I'd like to forefront is the fact that I'm a writer, that you and I probably have some things in common, that we should connect, and then if all those stars have aligned, then, maybe you're interested in who I am. So I am Iván. I just defended my PhD 2 weeks ago. I've started this vlog because of the free time I've had lately, and I've always wanted to do it. And I've had some videos from 2020 published, COVID era videos, but I've been watching YouTube since forever, and I explained that in other videos. So the point is, who am I? I'm just a writer based here in Houston who just finished his PhD, happily married, and when it's not happy, it's not happy, but it's mostly happy. But my wife is yet again pregnant, so she's, battling with making a human, and now I accompany her to buy groceries. It's a roller coaster. It's a lot of fun. And I'm applying to jobs and blah, 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 blah. That's who I am. I'll probably give more details as to who I am throughout these vlogs, but that's like a pinch of that. And as always, I'd like to end on a very high note, positive note, on a gift. So the gift for this video is, speaking of jobs, I will edit one resume to the first person who comments, and think about it. Not a lot of people are commenting on these videos, so you have a chance to have your resume looked at by me. What I'll probably do is just say, yo, cut, because it's got to be one page. And if you have the opposite problem, there's not enough on there, then maybe the resume is not the problem. But we'll talk about it. I will edit one resume via email. Just check out my contact info, and we'll move forward together. Peace out. Enjoy.